What's going on, fam, and welcome to my Bits channel to update you on cryptocurrency earnings and cryptocurrency news. Thanks for joining me today on Friday the 9th. The markets have been steady and looking great. The market cap for the whole cryptocurrency market is at 105 billion, and with the way things are playing out lately, it's been looking like Bitcoin itself might be something that's manipulated. It's very exciting to be in Bitcoin just because there's such gains unlike any other asset classes. But you know, you can never be skeptical enough. So yeah, with that said, Bitcoin is at 28.46 with 64 cents. Ethereum is going super strong. If this keeps up, it looks like Ethereum is going to grow faster than Bitcoin. That's what it's looking like to me. It's 20 billion away. It's 25% of the whole entire cryptocurrency market. And yeah, I mean, the way it looks to me, it might turn out that Ripple gains enough so each of them will be around like 32% of the market or something like that. That's what it's looking like could happen. But then again, it might just go any other way. Nobody can predict stuff. Ripple is at 28 cents. NEM is at 21. Ethereum Classic is at 17.89. Litecoin is at 30 with 8 cents. Dash is at 150. Dash has been doing pretty nice. I like my daily payouts from Genesis. They're coming out pretty good. I'm getting around, I would say around $60 in Dash a day. That's pretty cool. And then Stratus is at 865. That went down a little bit. And Monero is holding strong with 55.70. And in comes BitShares and Waves to take out Litecoin, which was at number 10 around last week or something. And then Steam has been doing awesome. Sidecoin is next, and then yeah, pretty much all the ones in the top 20 right now are getting notoriety because they're all doing pretty well. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for the markets. As far as the markets go, it feels like there's some type of control of this because of the way it's playing out. I've been watching it for around 6 months, and the way it's played out, you know, it looks like there's entities that could be behind this, putting money into it, causing a whole bunch of hype. But then again, we never know. They're all trying to tackle different problems, so we'll just have to wait and see. And that's gonna be pretty much it for the markets. I did read a couple stories that I wanted to share with you guys because I think they're important. And one of the most important ones is actually some Ethereum news, and it has to do with a token card, an Ethereum smart contract powered debit card. And that's pretty cool because I have a Shift card, and going around using my Shift card for daily activities is pretty easy and it's pretty fun, and it would be cool to do that with Ethereum as well. And yeah, they've made a card, and I think they're in business with Coinbase. I think it's this card is a product of Coinbase, I believe. I would have to double check. But yeah, it says here, TokenCard developers envision a future where everyone is able to effortlessly spend any affiliated tokens to execute transactions without having to convert between different crypto or fiat currencies. This is a key feature to implement because when it comes to commerce, it's essentially to make any payment process as painless as possible if you want to attract users. So yeah, I am definitely gonna pick up one of these cards very soon because it's Ethereum is doing beautiful things. So yeah, I might even pick up an Ethereum shirt. But yeah, on to another story, guys. This story is Bitcoin stolen from Indian exchange user despite OTP authentication. yeah, this is why I can't stress enough that you have to speak to your your cell phone providers and make sure your email is secure. Now there's Google Authenticator for your email as well. So you Google Authenticator for your email, and you call your phone company and tell them to set a password for any forwarding of your cell phone information and accounts. So that's very important. It goes on to say here, however, the hack was not easy. To gain access to Macron's Bitcoin wallet, the criminal or criminals needed to get inside the victim's Gmail account to obtain the password reset link, and needed access to Macron's phone number on which he receives the OTP, one-time password, for transaction authentication. So yeah, you don't want anybody getting access to your information and then calling your cell phone company and using that information against you to get into your accounts and stuff. But yeah, that was a story that I thought was really interesting, and I thought I'd share it with you guys because you gotta be safe with your coins. And then there was another story about AT&T granted patent for Bitcoin Power Subscriber Server device. And now AT&T wants to get in the mix with the coins, and that is pretty big because AT&T is a huge company, and we already know what that means. You almost come to think that Bitcoin might be manipulated by some of these big companies at some point, if not already, because we all gotta be real, you know? Goes on to say here, U.S. telecommunications giant AT&T has been awarded a patent for a Bitcoin-powered, decentralized, and distributed home subscriber service device. And I think in the future, I want to point out that I think in the future, Siacoin might work with companies like this to store their information and all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to point that out because I bought a little bit of Siacoin, so I'm thinking it would work with companies like that or something. According to records from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, AT&T filed its first patent application over 2 years ago, April 6, 2015, before ultimately being awarded the patent on May 30th. A home subscriber server is a master database that enables the delivery of IP media services on a network for a home user. Details from the patent reveal AT&T's plan for decentralized home subscriber system in a peer-to-peer off-base station devices sharing a database on a blockchain. In the event of a node outage or a cyber attack faced by a node, the distributed home server system would not be affected. Notably, AT&T is looking at building such an application over the Bitcoin blockchain, rather than opting to choose a private blockchain, which is increasingly becoming a common trend among companies adopting the innovative decentralized technology. So that's pretty cool. And then in the future, I believe they would want to do it over a blockchain such as Sia, because Sia is dealing with things like this to distribute information on the blockchain. So yeah, and the main sites that I use to check out this news, and I do read a lot of the articles, I just don't make videos about them, but in the future I will. This would be cool to be sharing information with you guys on a daily basis, sharing my experience with the cloud mining and all of that stuff. And I do plan to mine Burst to see how that goes. But yeah, just share my experience with you guys and share some of the news and some of the moves. I do this every day, so I figured we could share these moments together. And like I was saying, I get most of the news on crypto news on Bitcoin.com and Cointelegraph, and then CoinDesk as well. And those are the main sites that I use for the news as far as that goes. And yeah, keep making those crypto gains. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. That's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.